What's up, guys? Back with another one. Today's a pretty cool one. We got 3 police vehicles that we're picking up. They're all Dodge Durangos. So we got them all inspected, signed off on. All we gotta do is load them. These are going to the city of Alpine in Texas. First things first, figure out how to do it. Just kidding, just kidding. This is a first for me. I've never hauled cop cars before. I had the opportunity to haul 3 border patrol cars one time, and they did not come through for me. They ended up declining me due to insurance coverage. The lack of correct insurance coverage. So, I'll get these all loaded up. And get this AC cranking. Is that really all it does? Because it is not cold, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'll make sure we're loaded up. We got the proper ground clearance here, which looks like we do. We're a little off the ramp, gotta go to the right some more. So we'll back that up and redo it, and we'll be good to go. Bring this one all the way to the top. Hopefully we don't need to use any kickers for this load. They're all VIN matched to, or like one after the other. That one's 598, this one's 599, and this one's 600. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another first for me. I've never hauled sequential vehicles like that. But yeah, dude, this is what it feels like to be a cop. Get over here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you guys. Meow. Police activities. Meow. We got the gun racks and the divider. Let's go. We got that one on the back. We'll drive these back tube down about 2 feet. Take a little weight off the truck and even it on the trailer and be good to go. I'm assuming this has a backup camera. Yes, it does. That will make life nice and easy right now. It's hard to see that bumper though, but call that good. Call that Gucci. Double check to make sure, because those cameras could be lying to you. That's perfect. Move this down 1, maybe 2 clicks on the ramps. All we can do there, I think. That one's as back as far as I want it. This one could come back just a teensy tiny hair. And it still rolls back another inch even with the parking brake on. So you always need to be careful of that. That's good to go. We should have just enough room to move this down one more. The only problem is I'm not going to really be able to use my straps that well. So I think I'm just going to leave that one where it is, move this back up, and call it a day. Should be good. Accidentally popped the hood. Alright, that's good. That's good. And this is good. Plenty of clearance on these 3 bad boys. Let's shut them off, get them strapped down, and hit the road. We got 3 Dodge Durangos loaded. Get them strapped up and hit the road.
Hi, Case. We got police cars, buddy. We're hauling police cars, dude.
All right, just want to give you guys a little glimpse of what you got to deal with as a transporter. Truck was giving me more crap today. Gave me check engine lights for the fuel pressure again. Fuel pressure too low. I'm getting codes for fuel pressure too high. The other day I changed out the fuel control actuator right here. I've changed out the rail fuel relief valve in there. Nothing's helping. I replaced this fuel pump about 2 years ago. It has died on me before, so that's all I can think is that either the fuel pump is bad or one of these injector lines isn't completely tight in here. I was in there a couple weeks ago when I deleted the truck, so I tore all that apart. I forgot to tighten this front one here, so it was leaking on me while I was driving, just spewing diesel out. Got it all tightened up. It hasn't been leaking. Doesn't show any signs of it leaking, but I'm still getting low fuel pressure sometimes when I try and pass someone or get on it going up a grade. Also getting high fuel pressure sometimes. So I do not understand what the issue is, but we got something going on. Has it cracking it? So I think it was cracking and not applying enough pressure that it needed to be to seal up. You can see how corroded they are. All the bolts, these wires were corroded like crazy. I cleaned them all up the best I could, but you can see how corroded we were. The terminals were corroded like crazy. These batteries are just junk. You wonder why I used Duralast Gold, because they're under warranty and they're free replacements. So with that being said, I put 2 new batteries in there right now. We're just wrapping it up. So I just had to cut it off and put a new terminal on there, but good thing I carry everything I need with me. New terminals, wire cutters, wire crimpers, shrink wrap. Yeah, all the things that you need on the road to make a job like this easy and be able to do it roadside. Here you can see it was stuck on there. I wasn't able to get that bolt out because it was pressed on so tight. Wasn't able to find these exact terminals. AutoZone didn't have them, so I'm going with these guys. Not too excited about them, to be honest. I don't know how good they're going to do, but they are better than the old ones for now, and I'll order some new ones up online and get them installed eventually. But yeah, hopefully this could possibly even be why I'm getting the fuel pressure code. Who knows? I mean, if these batteries go bad, the terminals are loose, they're jumping around while you're driving. I've fried 2 ECMs on this truck before due to this exact problem before. But all these cables are new, replaced the crossover cable, etc. So I don't think that there is any problems with the wires themselves. But yeah, we're gonna get this buttoned on back up and cross our fingers that it gets us down the road. We're 5 hours from the destination. Still got these police cruisers on here, so see if we can get there. Got the police cars delivered this morning. Got 2, we're here in Monaghan, so we got 2 Ram 2500s, 2 twins we're getting loaded up that are going out to Dallas. This one got all kind of damage on it. Cracked up windshield. That one's got bent bumpers, scratches all over the place, but ain't no thing. These are rental trucks that this company uses. They rent them, they run up the mileage on them, put a little damage on them, and then I ship them off to auction. So on a vehicle like this, since it does have 4-wheel drive, we're going to utilize 4 low, so it crawls with the trailer no problem. Switching over, we're in 4 low now. Perfect. Get her back right on. Adjust this mirror so I can see my rim. Backing these cars on, trailer hitches will be a little low, but as you can see, it's going to clear no problem once it starts going up the ramp. Always want to double check. It's a little embarrassing slamming into the back of your trailer, you know what I mean? Still going to go nice and slow just in case it does decide to drag. But yeah, 4 low. These trucks will pretty much idle right onto the trailer. It's perfect. It doesn't rock the trailer as much, but idles right up and over. I'm not even using the gas. That's why I prefer to use 4 low. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, idles right up. It's slowing down. We gotta give it a little gas here. Idles right up and over the kickers. I'm reversing this one on just because it has a lighter rear end on it, and due to the fact that I'm going to have to keep these trucks up high because we got these 2 trucks and a Harley that we're picking up today. So with that being said, we need a little bit more room on the back in order to get the Harley loaded up safely. Fold the mirrors in. Luckily these are crew cab short bed trucks, so it will give me enough room to put the Harley on the back. If these were long bed trucks, I don't think I'd have the room to do this. barely gonna fit a Harley on the back lengthwise. I may have to end up putting it on sideways, which isn't really gonna work too well. That's gonna be a pain in the rear end. So I may have to flip one of my kickers out and just rock the motorcycle on one side of the kickers, but we'll figure it out. The motorcycle pays more than these trucks do, so there's no way I'm leaving it. But with these trucks loaded up on the front like this, it isn't exactly the best way to do it. It sacks out my truck a little bit, makes the truck heavy, but it'll be fine. You can see them airbags are squished. We'll put a little bit more air in them. But yeah, I mean, if I could put that Harley sideways on the back, I will, but it's a big road glide, it's a heavy bike. I mean, me by myself, I'm not really going to be able to get it up and over sideways. I mean, maybe just on the back here, but I don't really think I want a Harley sitting sideways way on the back. So there might be enough room to get it all on here, keep the back wheel on the back here, but we'll figure that out when we get there on pickup. For now, I'm going to strap these bad boys down and get back on the road. Man, this bike just kicked my ass. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I wish my camera wasn't dead. It was dead when I started loading this thing, and I didn't want to wait for it to charge, but I wish y'all would have seen that. So I tried to drive it up the ramps. I'll put my aluminum ramps off to the side here too, so I had something to walk on. But as soon as I started going up, I got these neon flip-flops on. The bike, it was just too heavy for me. It started going, when it was going in between the kickers here, it was turning the wheel, or the handlebars left and right and turning the wheel, and it just threw me, it started pushing me back. I had the aluminum ramp too close, so I didn't have enough leverage to put my foot over here. I was just barely standing right here next to the bike, and I was not strong enough to hold on to it, so it just started going over, and it got to the point where it went down so hard, like so much. I didn't drop it or anything, thankfully, but it just started going down, and I had it in first gear with my hand on the clutch, foot on the brake. Luckily, I was able to get the motor turned off, so I didn't drop the clutch and really pop it in or anything. But yeah, it started falling over, and so luckily I was able to hold on to it. But the guys here at Outlaw Recovery freaking came out and saved my ass. I'm sitting here holding it with one hand. Luckily I have my phone in my pocket, because if I didn't have my phone in my pocket, I would have had to just put the whole thing down, and it would have totally fallen on its side and probably just fallen off the whole thing. So luckily I have my phone in my pocket. Told these guys I f***ed up. They rushed over and came to my aid, thankfully, and helped me get it up on here. I told the guys, bro, I just need help getting this thing off my trailer. I'm leaving it. He's like, you already signed for it, pal. Like, that's not the way that it works. Like, it is going with you, you know, type deal. And I was like, can I at least leave it until I can get a better trailer? And he's like, nope, you're not going to want to do that. And I was like, shit. So he out-branded me. He told me how to do it. He told me to get the winch, and that they're going to help me balance it and roll it up. And that's exactly what we did. We hooked the winch up to it. He helped me balance it and just completely saves my ass here. So this bike is a heavy bike. I knew it was going to be. I knew this wasn't a good idea. I'm sitting here the whole time just thinking like, dude, you're an idiot for even trying this. But I already had the bike. I had to try it, and no freight left behind. But this bike pays more than one of these trucks. I'm only getting $900 for these trucks. I'm getting $560 for this thing. So that means it's $450 a piece. This thing pays more than the trucks, and let me tell you, I just earned my money on this thing. But we got her loaded up, got it secured, and we're about to hit the road, Jack. Jeez. We're here at Adessa. We got those 2 ramps to drop off. I got that bike successfully unloaded, no problem. Wasn't doing it by myself, but luckily I had there was another guy who was after hours at the other drop too, but luckily there was another car hauler there, hooked it up and helped me out. We ended up, I didn't record it because I didn't want to put him on it and waste his time, you know, he was helping me, so I didn't want to waste time setting up, but ended up putting a winch on it and helped pulling it off. He helped me balance it and we got it off no problem. It was still a stress fest, but we got it. So yeah, we're now at Adessa here. 24-hour drop, which is so cool. I got to be careful right now. I got my camera just balancing on these ramps, and they're aluminum ramps, so the metal mount won't hold it. But yeah, super chill. 24-hour drop, like that is what I'm talking about. We'll get these bad boys unloaded real quick, and we'll be homebound. Unfortunately, my awesome day tomorrow, over $3,000 worth of work lined up for tomorrow. 2 cars, an $800 car canceled on me, and then a $900 car was not able to be redeemed from repo because the lien holder didn't pay or whatever happened. So my $7,000 week is getting screwed up. So I'll hit the load board in the morning and see if there's anything worth doing locally. If not, I've got an enclosed trailer to tow out to California, and I will pick that up and head out. That's one thing about this industry. Unless you got clients, personal clients that you could get deposits from to lock in work, nothing is ever guaranteed. They can just cancel it out of the blue for no reason and screw up your whole day. So you always got to have a backup plan doing this stuff, and never count the money before it's in the bank. I'm gonna strap these bad boys and I'll show you unloading and show you the check-in process here at Adessa. Little auto start on the 5th gen. Let's go. I usually don't chalk the wheels, but for these heavier trucks, I definitely will. Don't want my truck shaking around too much. Hello. And I guess we'll auto start that other one too, so that hopefully the AC's on. She cools down for us. Yeah. Bad boys unloaded. Nice and smooth is the name of the game when unloading these beasts. You don't want to break your transmission on the tow vehicle, that is. We got the big 5 car coming in. The big 5. It's got a strap on the back. I wonder if that's holding up the back deck. I've seen people literally have to hold up their back decks before. But yeah, so Adessa, we just drive them in here like this. Honk the horn when entering. Boom. Put it right here. We get a nice Specchiotto all lit up. How's it going? Hell yeah.
How are you doing tonight?
Good, thank you.
You said you had to get another one, right?
Yes, I'm just going to do the inspection pictures on this one, and then I'll go grab the other one.
Okay, do what you got to do.
Cool. This is Street. If you hear me talking, I'm talking to my camera. I do YouTube.
Oh, what a loser!
Showing the people how to do an inspection on these guys. Yeah. Take as many pictures as you can. We got all the pickup damages, but just want to be able to go back if anything happens and show crystal clear pictures of everything. Always try and get the beds because you can see how screwed up those are. Like here. Take a picture of the VIN so there's no question what vehicle you dropped off. Get the odometer. Boom. Alright. The keys are in this one. I'll go grab the other one. Thank you. And they're for Barco. And do you have a window marker I could write on them with? Sweet. Sweet. Thank you, sir. And then on here it shows the odometer. You mark yes for drivable. You mark yes if it has the windscreen. Glass all intact. This one I did have a chip in the window, so no title. And then 2 keys, 2 remotes, and it's easy as that. For the delivery inspection, basically the same thing for the pickup inspection. But yeah, let's go get this other one. Hi, Case. Okay, we got one more to unload. Bring her in, check her in, and get home. We're about 45 minutes away from the house right now, so this should be a nice easy drive home, no traffic, and call it a night. You don't want to do a lot of jerking around or driving into shit like that, because it just jerks the hell out of the truck and trailer. You also don't want to drive off too fast, because You don't want to drive off the trailer, and if you bump around too much, your ramps will fall off. So it's about just being as smooth as you can. Try your hardest to brake smooth. Because too much braking will jerk the trailer, and then too fast will also mess things up. Shifting a two-wheel drive. I already told you about using 4-low to load. It makes it so much smoother, especially for trucks like this when you have to drive up and over my kickers like that I have in the back, the little bumps. When you do it in two-wheel drive, the front wheels aren't doing anything, so it'll want to just push the truck and trailer forward. But when you use 4-wheel drive, the wheels are trying to turn and drive over it, so it won't make it as hard to go up and over. It'll just save some wear and tear on the truck and trailer, and most of all, your transmission. Without scraping anything. I don't know. Leave the keys in here. Take a picture of them. So yeah, the first thing I want you to do is scan the VIN. Match up the vehicle. If the VIN matches, it'll let you start taking pictures. Get them all checked in and we're good to go. Boy bottomed out. It's crazy. Alright, that was super easy. 24-hour drop at Adessa. That's cool. I don't really ever do too many Adessa cars, but I'll definitely be doing that more. Unfortunately, they're only open till 5 for pickups, but got everything delivered today. Homebound. Super easy day. Good profitable 2 days. So go back home, see what we can get tomorrow. Call it a week.